if I get anything on camera, but I've had like the craziest morning ever. I got in here when it was just getting light. I got up to the top of the ridge. It's only probably 40 yards away, and I can already hear them just chasing like crazy in here. There were deer running. I mean, everywhere in here. I got to probably 40 yards from my stand, and I just could not get in there. I had a deer come in bed for like 15 minutes on the ridge right here, probably 50 yards away from me. I think it was a buck. Basically did a mad dash down here because a buck was chasing a doe on the opposite ridge. I used their noise of running kind of to get in here and slide up here quietly because it is so crunchy in here right now. My original plan was I'm going to sit probably until like 11 today because the rut is going crazy right now. Sorry, I'm on pins and needles right now like crazy. This is just nuts. This is nuts, man. I can still hear him up there. Alright, I better get going here. I better start hunting actually. Okay. Starting interview now. It's 9:24. 2 fawns and then another small, it looked like a buck fawn, came run down from the ridge. Also had a buck. A buck chasing a doe on the opposite ridge. Never got a good look at him, but the idea is that we'll be able to catch a buck cruising and checking doe trails after he's been bedded for a little bit after chasing all morning. Alright, it's 11:30, so I think I'm gonna get down now. Probably just gonna scout my way out. I had a pretty good morning. Definitely wish I would have been in here a little bit earlier, but that's just the way she goes sometimes. You know, sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't, so. These deer are just moving. I actually can hear the farmer behind me. He's cutting corn in that field, the big ag field, and on the other side of that is public as well. That's another good spot that I've liked to go on in the past. The morning got me pretty pumped up about November. It's really going crazy right now with the rut, I think. So I want to check out a few things just up the public here a little bit. See if these deer have been using any of that stuff up there. It sounded good. It made a pop. And the deer jumped up and ran like 40 yards and fell over. And it kept on like squirming up the hill. So I don't know what I hit. If I maybe just hit too low or something. But we got one. Hopefully. I'm gonna try to go put another arrow in him right now. Here's the arrow. Broke off inside him, but it looks like I got a lung at least. He's spraying blood on impact, so I mean, that's a really good sign. And he's laying right over there. There's folks right there. I don't want to celebrate like too soon, but I think he's dead right over there.
I honestly don't even see him right now. Where is he?
Over there, I can see him. So me and Maddie got in here this morning and was really not expecting anything like this to happen, but this is my biggest deer that I've ever shot. First really real buck with a bow, and it just happened so fast. Came into like 20 yards, had to stop him behind a tree. He stopped behind a tree, then he took a few more steps, and I stopped him with a little Mack, and he stopped right there, and I shot super quick and made a good noise on impact. I actually hit his front leg, and it exited out. I think it went down and out, and I broke my broadhead of my arrow. And I think this is a heart shot. I think he was just spraying out blood on impact, and just a super cool hunt, super cool deer. I'm so excited with this. And he only went about maybe 80 yards. We saw him fall, and he squirreled around there for a little bit. But I mean, just unbelievable to have this happen, especially this morning with Maddie here. It's definitely was not what we were expecting to happen, but we got it done, boys. Well, that happened insanely fast, and I apologize for not getting on camera, but got a nice buck. Super happy about it. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say right now. What more can you ask for? It's a perfect frosty morning. It was like the low 30s this morning, and brought Maddie out, and we somehow got it done this morning. Completely wrong wind, or what I thought was a wrong wind. But I mean, it worked out. I think our thermals probably just helped pull our wind up, and I can't believe it. I should have had her pull out her phone and just film with her phone quick. We could hear it coming in, but oh well. We'll get this buck cleaned up and show you some more angles, maybe have a beer. We'll see.